People give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit.
Never, ever quit. Never quit. You can't quit. And I've seen people quitting. And if they would have held out longer, they would have been successful. I've seen it so much. I've seen some of the most brilliant people in the world that never made it because they were quitters.
Every single successful person in every single thing that they've ever done, the thing that makes them different from everybody else is the fact that they did not quit and that they were willing to do the work that others weren't.
I think too many people quit. We give ourselves the options and the parachutes in too many places. We pull it early when we could still be flying. Even though maybe rocky flight, pull that sumbitch. Okay, it's a safe move. Got down to the ground. What I was building didn't last. Sometimes maybe it shouldn't. I think most of the time it could if you'd have hung in there.
I will not be the person who quit before I got what I wanted or what I needed or what I felt I was supposed to have, and if that wasn't for me, it wasn't for me. I'm gonna keep grinding, I'm gonna keep knocking on the door until I get what I feel. That's been something I've always felt.
That's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay? And I say that not from something I read, it's from something I lived.
If you're gonna do it, do it. Say what you can do what you say. You can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't over leverage a decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're gonna try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it, find out. Come out the other side. Don't leave it and go, if I just would, That keeps me up at night. I think it keeps a lot of us up at night. When you half-ass something and you just don't know whether you failed or succeeded, got what you want or didn't get what you want. Finding out and looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out, and that ain't for me. Or I found out, and you damn right that is for me. That's a great place to get to. But the limbo of not knowing, if you half-ass something, the limbo of going, I hedged my bet.
What could have happened?
You don't know.
You don't want to win easily. You want people to see you struggling to win. Even kids who are born to rich parents, they never say, my dad was rich and I've got loads of money. What they do is say, I've earned this money. I had to really struggle. In fact, my life wasn't so easy, even though I had a rich parent. And even though I went to an easy school and never had to grow up around the ghetto, my life was actually hard because I had to take over the company when I was 15. The struggle gives it value. You don't want to instantly win at things. It's not cool. You want to struggle and then win. So if you're struggling now, this is the cool part of the story.
If you aren't naturally tired at night and excited in the morning, then you probably haven't found something meaningful to work on. You are not stressed from doing too much. You are stressed from doing too little of what you care about.
They were just quitters. They would quit. They just couldn't take it. They couldn't whatever. One of the things about loving what you do is that it's not work, and therefore you don't quit automatically. It's a lot easier not to quit. But you can never give up. Now, you have to also have flexibility, though. You can't necessarily say, I'm never giving up, and you got to be able to weave and bob. You don't have to go through a concrete wall when you can go over it or around it or under it or something. You have to have flexibility. You have to always be able to change course a little bit, maybe always with that same goal, but don't quit.
Money is coming. The perfect home is coming. Your new car is coming. The best holidays, they're coming too. In fact, a better life is coming. It can be difficult to believe that, but I am your little reminder. What if everything you are going through is preparing you for what you want? And you will have what you want very shortly if you just keep on keeping on, improving yourself day upon day. You need to let go of what happened yesterday It's gone and isn't coming back. It's all about tomorrow. Just have faith in your successful future, even although you can't actually see it now.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Sleep was sin in my household. Sin. I saw my dad asleep one time in my life. I got up at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning and went through the kitchen and peeked, and I saw him sleeping. I went and woke up my brothers like, dude, Dad's still asleep. He actually died 2.5 months later. And connected that idea that, if he slept in that late, he must have not been feeling well. If it was daylight, you couldn't be inside. There's a fierce sense of independence. 30 minutes of TV a night, max. Mom would always say, why are you gonna watch someone doing something when you can go out in the world and do it yourself? Turn that damn thing off, get outside. Had to be outside. Like, get out in the world, go hustle, figure it out, be home at dark. That was just the understood rule.
It was a choice I made. And the choice I made was, what are you willing to sacrifice and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? And I was willing to give up everything to do that.